Woodrow Wilson was the 28th President of the United States, and he was the leader from 1913 to 1921. One of his most famous quotes is in which a man must put on his war paint, and was quoted referring to Congress. He was elected as a Democratic Progressive in 1913, in which he won comfortably due to the divided Republican Party, which was his opposition. This led to little opposition making progressive reforms in Congress, and led to many acts taking place during his time period as president. One of his most well-known things about his presidency is that he led America in World War One. Also, he's also well known for creating a 14-point plan, which is an international set of ideas that he believed would improve worldwide prosperity for all. The 14-point plan was influential many times, even after Wilson died. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the 14-point plan. The 14-point plan was internationally focused, which meant he was looking out for the rest of the world, not just America. In this, Wilson talked a few things, including free trade and no secret agreements between countries. He also talked about the removal of economic barriers, which he believed would increase economic prosperity for all involved. One of the most controversial parts of his plan was that Belgium and others will be restored to their former shape before World War I happened. Now let's go on to his domestic policy in America. One of his domestic policy was called the New Freedom Plan, and this included many things. For example, the Federal Reserve Act of 1913. This established the banking system of America that lasts to this day, created 12 banks across the country with district boundaries. He also strengthened the Sherman Act, made other progressive reforms, created the National War Labor Board, and also helped in preservation. He also created the 16th and 19th Amendment. And a little known fact, he also created Mother's Day as part of a domestic policy. Also, he created the Root-Tahikura Agreement with Japan, in which America agreed that Japan had control over parts of China which it had invaded, and Japan agreed that America had controlled parts of Philippines and Guam, that they were in control of it. Wilson also was a big proponent of the welfare of nations idea, and so he also improved the welfare of nations in many ways. First, Federal Aid Road Act of 1916 and the Transportation and Goods Act, which helped transportation goods.